Anyway, so today is part 2 of a dedication to mental health that I felt needed to be addressed for my own sanity. Anyway, last week we looked at how humanity has lived from the beginning of time in limitation, control, and fear. We've all created it to experience the extremities of victim, aggressor. Hi, welcome. So sit back and relax. Yes, well, it's probably better that you just listened to part 1 last week, because we did an inner journey, all different. Every week is different. And we'll just get on with this week. And I look sad. There's a reason for everything, but I'm not sad. Not really. So let's just breathe that conscious breath. Just breathing in and out, slowly and deeply, all so gently. Yeah, feel that tummy pushing in and out. And it's like you become aware of all your body, mind and spirit all congregating in the core of you. Yeah, just allowing your body, mind, spirit to all come together in one harmonious alignment. Just feel how you just seem to settle. It's like, and in particular, yes, pay attention to your thoughts, emotions, and your circumstances. Let everything be there. But not take the number 1 place. Just allow yourself to just be in this space of silence, of rest. So observing everything, doing nothing, judging not, accepting it all. And just knowing that all that is, the thoughts, emotions, circumstances, it is not who you are. It is experience. It is a vehicle for your body and mind to experience, but it isn't who you are. And the question is always, who are you? If you're not the identity, the experience, who is observing? Who is watching? Can you see yourself smiling? Because there's something within you that is recognizing, is getting all excited at this knowingness that you're hearing, that you're feeling. Yes, be conscious of, in your out breath, you release everything that no longer serves you, all the toxins. So who is watching? If not awareness itself within you and without, you can feel it like at the back of you, in the front of you, in everything that you touch, in everything that you are. It's like consciousness, awareness is the glue that holds you and your life together. So in a way, you can say you are everything. It is all a part of you. And you and everything is all your oneness, your experience this lifetime. Have you noticed how the thoughts and emotions in this excitement of the awareness, it sort of steps back. It's there, and believe me, it'll keep coming back to you, but welcome it. This is one of the secrets. Acceptance. You see, the mind and emotions are part of the mind, the thoughts and the emotions. They really don't like acceptance because then they lose their fire. So keep also in the core of you breathing and listening to me. You are multifaceted. You can do everything. You can be within and without and listen and think. Just allow yourself to be aware of everything. So it is this silence, this awareness that in our busy, busy lives, all these lifetimes, and most people out there, we have forgotten. So we've just been busy with the body-mind, and we've got only focused in the chaos and the control and the limitation, completely no freedom. And there is no wonder that I believe 90% of we the people have a mental and physical chronic illness. First it begins in the mind and then it manifests in the physical. So it is so important that we all look at mental health. It's important that we love the mind. We cannot hope to solve any problem if we fight it, just like I just don't agree with the slogans "fight cancer", because when you fight, you add fire and you'll never see a solution of harmony, because you are the harmony. Your natural state of being, consciousness, is harmonic. It is love, pure unconditional love and peace. And as you're sitting here in your silence, being aware of everything, you are conscious of this peacefulness, this love that is embracing you. And the more you practice this, just sitting there, just being aware of everything and feeling, it'll get better and better and better until you completely only look at yourself as awareness, and you are not ill anymore, pain-free, everything. But it's going to take a while, or not at all, because it can happen in the click of a finger, because ultimately it is a shift in your thinking, your consciousness. Are you a victim? Have you got a problem? Are your circumstances bad? Have you got no control? Are you not responsible? Or are you the creator being? The oneness, the sovereign oneness. Here, first to experience the human experience of duality and come to this point of realization. So let's just come to the core and breathe deeply, gently, knowing. And it's this inner knowing, not the mind knowing, not at all. It's an inner knowing that you are magnificent, all-powerful, rich, abundant, creator being. So you just have to think of something, desire something, and it will come into your reality. But we don't believe it most of the time. So practice will make perfect. So what I want to do today is go on another inner journey, embracing, experiencing this consciousness, this silent place that we are, that is part of us, in this silence. I like to look at this silence as, it's like the holding place where you can just sit in your deck chair or on your lila in the sea, floating and looking at everything. And once we have unraveled all our fears, that we are so sure, that is when, in this space of silence, that we open the doors and we expand our consciousness to allow that oneness of everything to stream through you. So, but it's steps by step. So this step is just being also peaceful, just to look at everything, observe everything, and just really get to know this feeling of you, that you are, to truly believe it, to realize it. And with this inner journey, I don't like to say meditation, because meditation, people like go into oblivion, but it's not. It's self-awareness. It's a chance for you to observe, to feel. Very important to know yourself, because for lifetimes we have forgotten. So we are reuniting in this space with everything that we are, to truly allow ourselves to be the harmony, to understand more things, to receive more insights from all that is. So you can either gently close your eyes if you haven't already, and start with some nice, gentle, deep breaths, feeling that tummy pushing out. Just bringing body, mind, spirit into a harmonious alignment. Breathing in the oxygen and the crystalline atoms. That's the nourishment for your spirit. Oxygen for your body, mind. So everything is happening automatically. You are feeding yourself. So just allowing yourself to relax more and more, sinking deeper and deeper into you, all of you. Yeah, releasing all the tensions, all the things that no longer serve, all the toxins that we do take into the body, mind, letting them flow out with the breath. I also like to imagine that all the energies, the body, the mind and the spirit, as strands caressing each other, just weaving in and out, dancing with each other. Oh, feeling so joyful at this reunion. It's been so long that we have paid attention. So relaxing, allowing all the thoughts, emotions, circumstances to be, acknowledging them all, it's all part of you. It's all part of bringing you to this space now. Notice now in particular the in-between space, the silence that surrounds you. Consciousness, spirit, love, your I am presence. And you feel yourself like actually pulsating like a star, and the core of you pulsating out in this exciting rhythm of just being here with all the shit going on. Yeah, it's okay. Yes, falling deeper and deeper into you. So you can imagine yourself falling backwards, trusting you will catch yourself. You fall into a comfy blanket, then just imagine you're floating in this pool of love, sensing your spirit is so big, holding you, relaxing into you. Just allowing yourself to be in the truth and the untruth, for you to see it all, for you to discern it all. See, this holding space, this silence, is your safe space. And you can come here any time, feeling safe, loved, in the company of yourself. Feel how it feels. Just observe yourself. How society has taught you to search for everything outside of yourself, to search for love, for relationships, for a best friend, for a teacher, for love, for guidance, for answers. So in this misguidance, we have forgotten to pay attention within to this love that you're floating in now, that is holding you. That's always been there. So is so excited now to feel your presence, your awareness. You see, it's like there's more than you. So you can begin a new relationship with this part of you. This unconditional love and presence, like a mother figure, a sister figure, best friend. So really, this silence, this peace, this holding space that actually is a space of nothingness. It is quite a void. Yet, it is so peaceful and it feels so loving. Do you recognize that this space that we have been taught to be afraid of, that if we are alone, we will feel lonely and empty? that we must escape from this nothingness. Escape into, our addictions of relationships and busy, 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 and must do this and must do that. But really, you'll now experience in this space a feeling. Fear is really not here. Even though you know your thoughts can be quite fearful, your emotions are quite anxious, and your circumstances might not be what you like, worrying even, but just at this moment in this space, breathing, being aware, you know that you could actually never be lonely, never feel unloved or unsafe. Yeah, it's a knowingness, you can't really describe it. So we trust this knowingness, this feeling, and embrace ourselves, love ourselves for trusting, for being here. Just allow yourself to feel great, magnificent. And might I add, complete and whole. Nothing to do, nothing to fix, nothing to improve. You are already everything. Yes, believe it, know it, feel it. It's just a matter of coming back to this part of yourself. Staying here. And knowing that while you're in this space, you will find you'll be doing lots of yawning and breathing and whatever. But this is you releasing, releasing, releasing. And maybe here you do a lot of crying. It's good. Don't think about it, how it's happening. Just know that the divine, you, the consciousness, this space, it's like a neutralized holding space where the love you are, it dissolves all fear, everything. So you can imagine when you are not in this space and you're going about your daily life, you come into fear, into concerns and worry, and straight away, you're like building more and more fear and struggle and tension. So at a certain time, we have to allow ourselves to not go there anymore, to not be concerned, not be fearful, not feel unsafe. And having this virus is such a good opportunity to practice, to stay in this space. Yes, even when you're walking outside, whatever you're doing, you can hold this space and feel it. And just know, little step by step, your love is dissolving all fear, all conflict, all problems, all suffering, all pain. This is where everything gets released. And when everything that no longer serves you is released, what do you have left but your wholeness, your wellness, that has actually never been unwell. It has never been traumatized. It has never been unwell. It's only our thoughts, our perception, and our body that has given us this experience. But just simply shifting from here to here, from being out there to in here, being whole, magnificent. You can, and a click of a finger, and that's how some people miraculously become healed. Well, it's only when we start focusing again on the mental illness, on the physical chronic illness, that we pay attention, and law of attraction, whatever we focus on and whatever we feel. So if we feel ill, we get more of it. So it is so important to claim your wholeness, your wellness. But little steps by little steps. Just keep coming back to this space, looking at everything, feeling it all, remembering, allowing yourself to remember and realize the truth. Of course, you can choose to remain in the game because, there's lots of drama out there. It is quite, it keeps you active. But know that it doesn't come without pain and suffering. So something one day will bring you back here. So why not start now? Nobody out there, nothing out there can heal you. Conflict only creates more conflict. Allow the love you are to embrace with big, compassionate eyes the human, the mind, the body. Just allow it naturally to happen. There's nothing to do but allow. So, just coming back to the breath, breathing in and out. We've done lots of work, I don't know if you realise. We've released lots of tensions, making room for more and more light to enter. And let's just get all excited about this time for the celebration of truly physically experiencing harmony on earth with our friends, in wellness, in abundance as creator beings. So, as always, before I leave, because we're talking about mental health, it is important that if you are on medication, to not just stop your medication, to talk with your doctor about anything that you want to change. Ask him to help you reduce it or whatever. It's up to you, but know that you know best about you. Nobody else. But they can help. It's like we're moving in two worlds at the moment, so we have to embrace them both. So know that you are loved, that you are always safe. Otherwise, your own guiding system, your spirit, will take you to another space if it isn't safe. So you need to really start looking at all this. You are magnificent, and until next week, part 3, we will go deeper and deeper again. Until then, stay well, be safe, and love yourself so much in this beautiful, silent, neutral place. Adios. Thank you.